Welcome to a brand new episode of the Post Game. I'm your host Davion, and I'm joined by my boy Omega.
Yo, yo.
And today we were talking about some NBA, some in-season tournament action, kind of. We're gonna kind of recap on the in-season tournament and give y'all our opinion on how that went and everything like that. And but the overarching question is, what does an in-season tournament do for LeBron's legacy? And so Omega, I'm gonna open that topic with you. What is this? As you being our residential LeBron fan, you believe LeBron's a GOAT, plain and simple.
Yes, sir.
What do you think this does to LeBron's legacy?
If I'm gonna be all the way honest, I don't think
Be
it
honest.
does I don't think it does anything. But like he said last night, they are the first team to win the in-season tournament for however many years they keep doing this thing. Hey, and yeah, I don't really think it do nothing to his legacy. I mean, ain't gonna change my opinion, even if he would have lost. Hey, still, hey, go
Still the
James.
king.
Yes, sir.
Go Jay. So, what was your overall like opinion or feeling about the in-season tournament? How did you feel about it?
Hey, I liked it. I love the competitiveness. How they was out there playing like it was a playoff game. Like I like it. Give
Yeah,
something to watch. Give us something to watch during
and for
December
me,
in
like,
January.
and we talked about this a little bit, like on the last podcast, but it like made November, October, September. It made it fun to watch NBA basketball on a
Yes, sir.
Friday night, on a Monday night. Like I enjoyed watching these games. My feeling now, and I said this a little bit, like how drastic is the drop off in like competitiveness gonna be now? Like now that the NCAA tournament's gone, like are some of these dudes gonna be resting now, or is there gonna be a
Oh,
boring
man.
Tuesday night game?
Hope not.
Um, I hope I hope not either. But listen, so looking at the NCAA tournament, LeBron, man, like he doesn't look like he's over the age 25. Like,
Oh
what
yeah.
did he average? Did he average like
The average now, well, for the in season tournament, I'm not sure
yeah,
what he
NCAA
averaged for the
tournament?
tournament, but for the year, he averaged
What did he
about
average
a
for the year?
25. I think 9-6 or 8-6.
It's crazy to think, man. Like, go James, huh?
My, I'm not gonna say it, but
So what did you what did you see during the game that stood out to you the most? Like during the game against the Pacers. Let's talk
Anthony
about that game a
Davis.
little bit. Yeah.
Anthony Davis. Hey, 40, 20, and what, 5?
Yeah.
Come on now. You got a
I
man
mean that
balling
was
like that, you shouldn't lose.
there was a lot that happened during that game that like
Yeah,
that you saw and it was like if this happens every night, then these are easily the
easy.
NBA champion.
Easy.
Austin Reeves having 21 points in the first half.
Yeah. He finished with 28, I believe. He only had, what, 7 in the second
Right.
half? But, hey,
And
20
granted,
in the
that's
first
because
half.
Braun was in early foul trouble. But
Yeah.
regardless, you still got productivity from Austin Reeves. Braun had a great game. AD had an incredible game. And something that I was very impressed by is the defensive front that the Lakers had.
Defense.
They
We got
held,
winners.
bro. They were lengthy. They held one of the best offensive players in the league right now, Tyrese Halliburton. I think they held him to like 16, if that. I don't remember how much he
I'm
had,
not sure how
but
much he had.
but they just held. Let me look. I can look real quick. They held him to 20 points, 1 rebound, and 11 assists. Like he still had like
Yeah.
a serviceable game, but
Yeah.
I mean from a man who was averaging 30 to now he just put up 20 points, and they were 20 hard points.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
these were points that were in trash time realistically. But man, big win for those dudes. Shout out all the people who didn't play at all but still got a check.
Yes, sir. And,
Got your bag. Good for
hey,
you.
that's another thing. Who wouldn't want to play for money? Like, you're getting paid extra bonus. Like,
I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, some of these dudes are on contracts like that are like
yeah.
$1 million a year. Now you just got paid 50% of your contract
For
without even
doing
stepping on the
nothing.
court. Sign
Celebrate
me up.
already.
I gotta get on the NBA. What I gotta do? Who I gotta fire? But man, so are there like anything that you think they can do to improve the in-season tournament next year?
uh, I think they should make the bracket a little bigger, but like two
Yeah,
teams from
I
each
agree.
each conference, like each whatever they
Yeah,
like all that stuff. Take two teams out of it and put it in a bracket. Make it a little
like
bigger.
like this can go longer in the season, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like us being done now and like mid December, it's like this could have went to January
Oh
easily.
yeah.
Like it will make the game funner. It'll make the game more watchable. Like I think they cut it a little early, in my opinion, but it was great to watch, man.
Oh yeah.
Like something I think that can change is like I don't know, like I think they'll have a year to think about it, and they'll have a year to like expand on what needs to be changed and what needs
Yeah.
to look better or whatever. And so I'm excited about that, man. I think the only way up, or the only way is up for the in-season tournament, and Adam Silver does a great job with that.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic job with that. Um, but anyway, so as we begin to wrap up here in a little second, what do you predict for the Lakers for the rest of the season? And what do they need to do to win a championship?
I was about to say I don't predict nothing but a championship, my guy. That's all I expect out of the King. Hey, and what I think they need to improve on is really sometimes they get well. AR been scoring, but we need other people to stop standing
Absolutely.
around while LeBron has the ball sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? Get this offense rolling. Like for these past couple games, they are been carrying the load when LeBron's not on the
Yeah.
court or when he's you know what I'm saying, roaming around, standing at the 3 point line. AR been doing his thing. So, you know what I'm saying?
For me, I think it's consistency. Like consistently show up. Like for
Yeah.
me, AD needs to be that every night. He needs to average at least 25 points and at least 10 rebounds a night.
Yeah.
Like,
He'll be all right.
is that too much to ask for? And
Hey,
that's like,
man.
and realistically, he should be in his prime where it's like he should be averaging 30 and 20.
He's 30.
Simple.
He's 30 years old. Like, come
He
on
should be
now.
averaging 30 and 15 easily, in
Easily.
my opinion. But it's like his engine doesn't burn that hot to where it's like he's up every night doing the work he did last night. Like, why can't we see that AD every night? He is
Why?
your biggest question mark when it comes to the finals. He's your biggest question mark when it comes to the regular season. He's your biggest question mark when it comes to the Lakers winning another championship. Because we know LeBron's going to give you. We know Austin Reeves his engine burns as hot as LeBron's,
18 to 20. So everybody gonna give you
and that's and
15 to
that's
20.
and you don't even need that much.
Yeah.
You just need him
You
on
got
your
8.
team.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And so I think for me, and I think that this has always been a thing for LeBron in his career. He's always need the help, and this isn't me bashing him. He's always need his others to do well. He's always
Oh
need
yeah.
his others to succeed in order for him to be a serviceable player and for
Yeah.
him to be able to do what he needs to do. And so if they do that, Lakers could win it. Now I'm not a Lakers fan, so that's not me get on the wagon. I'm just saying what they should do, in my opinion.
My biggest scare is
But
just the
yeah,
Nuggets, man. The Nuggets, man. Healthy Nuggets team,
I
bro.
mean, Jokic just had two games in the past like week that's been real spotty.
Hey.
But we know what they're gonna give us. We
Yeah.
we, we know what the MVP gonna give us, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Like he's that team's incredible. He's incredible. It's
You
sad to see
built
he ain't gonna
around him
play too.
perfectly.
Bro, and the thing is that what NBA teams are starting to do now, and I think is perfection. And I want to talk about the Pacers real quick in a second, but
Building.
instead of them going and exactly, instead of them going and getting 4 or 5 superstars, they're
Yep.
building around one, and they're taking that time. Look at the Thunder, look at the Rockets if they can win away from home. Let's be real. Look at the Nuggets. Look what they just went and did. Look at the Celtics. They're a couple steps off, but
And
they're right there doing there as well.
meaning correct, you meant the Warriors, right? Or you meant the Rockets?
Now I meant the Rockets for the future,
Oh,
but the
oh, you
Warriors
talking
is
about?
the
Oh,
obvious. No, you're
I
right.
thought you
I
talking about
apologize.
the
The
Warriors because
Warriors
of
as
the world
well.
record. That shit, my fault.
Oh yeah. It's disrespectful that I didn't even mention them. I'm sorry, including the Warriors because they did it. They did it
Hey,
first.
hey,
They did it first.
they doing their thing, man. They really set. So
Oh yeah. I mean, I think right now they're in a little bit of a rut, but they'll figure it out. But so
right.
I want to talk about the Pacers real quick. We saw this game from them last night. What can you take from what the Pacers did last night? Like good and bad. or not last, or whatever night it was.
They're a young, tough team.
Absolutely.
It's Miles Turner is he's not what I don't think he done turned a
He's a
little.
four.
Yeah, he's a
He's a
four.
four.
Yeah,
He's what AD is.
AD was going in his chest last night. It was
But if
making
AD
him
does
look.
that every night, if he does
Yeah,
that every night, there's no one in the league who can guard him.
that's
No one.
facts.
No one. But he doesn't do it every night.
And the thing,
Why?
Miles Turner used to be a defensive presence though when he first got in the league, but like AD made him look like he was nothing last night, bro.
I think he's now moved it away from like his back against the basket
Yeah,
to him in front, facing, shooting the ball. That's what these big men are doing these days. Look at Joel. Look what he tries to do.
yeah.
Um, but I
Well,
would
they
say
got him.
looking at the Pacers, man, they need a Steven Adams. They need
Yeah,
someone in the paint because that's how they lost.
they,
I mean, I think the first quarter they had 21 points in the paint again with for the Lakers. The Lakers had 21 points in the paint to their four. They couldn't stop AD. They couldn't stop that team. They couldn't stop LeBron. They couldn't stop defensively that team at all. But I would say when you saw LeBron leave the court, and this is another thing that the Lakers need to fix. When you
oh
saw
yeah,
LeBron leave the court, that lead squeezed real tight. The margin got a little smaller. And I think there's a lot that both of these teams need to figure out. Halliburton can't be the only person that can score. He just can't. O'Connell
and
came in and played well, but
that's the thing though. You'll never win with just one person scoring. That
absolutely
would
not.
never work ever.
Nope.
And
They
that
need one
just
more star.
yeah.
They need
I
a
mean
Zach LaVine type.
yeah, like another scorer. That's all it is. Yeah.
Hey, Zach LaVine.
Hey,
I mean, Halliburton at the one, Zach LaVine at the two.
run either Martin or Benedict at the three or something.
Well,
Hey,
Benedict. I'll put Benedict at the three,
yeah,
and then go with Mal Turner at the four, and then give me a strong five,
yeah.
a real five. But you got any final thoughts on that, man? On LeBron, the
uh,
Lakers, the NBA, anything?
no, I just tell the whole league, look out, and welcome to the Lake Show. Cause we run this, baby.
Uh-huh. Well, NBA fans, appreciate y'all for listening. If you have any thoughts on what we just talked about, please let us know. We love hearing your feedback. I love looking at the comments from 6 months ago and saying, "Oh, you're right. My bad. Sorry." But yeah. But I've been your host, Davion. That's been my boy Omega, and this has been the post game. Peace.